as members of the Spartan men's team. Sims and Retzlaff will jump, and neither one of them touched it initially, but Sims does finally tip it to his right side in case McEachran had it in his hands. Now Curry works it on the left side to Wronski. Back to the top to Sims. McEachran kicks it inside to Berggren. Baseline, now back out. McEachran, the three-point shooter. He shoots off the rim. Sims gets the offensive board, tried to force it into Berggren, and it hit him in the forehead and ricocheted to the corner. Now Mace picks up the loose ball. Skinner speed to Retzlaff. Ryan had to go up high to control that one. He turns against Sims and draws a foul and will shoot two. Right away, Sims gets a foul. Ryan draws a lot of fouls. Yesterday, he shot 11 times from the line, made 8, and he was 8 for 14 the first day, so 16 out of 25 in the tournament. 28 points in each game, averaging in the mid-20s, and he misses off the side of the rim, no good. But a great freshman season. Stepped in, proved right away he can excel in this league. Second one on the way, and it is good. So the Spartans draw first blood here as Retzlaff hits his second free throw. And half a minute into the ball game, Spartans have a 1-0 lead. Berggren beyond the arc against Retzlaff. The Spartans play man-to-man. Backdoor pass. Sims had to wait for it, and then he goes up and jams it before the Sims with the one-hand jam before the Anoka-Ramsey up 2-1. That's the first field goal of the ball game. Down low, Retzlaff in traffic, and he stepped out of bounds. That's a little too low. First turnover of the ball game. End of the front court. Curry with a bounce pass up high to Sims near the free throw line. Looks right side. Here's a three by Wronski. He hits it. He can shoot the three, and Wronski pulled up and shot that one off the pass and puts Anoka Ramsey up 5-1. Mace cutting in free throw line. Back out to Grove. Looks right side to Skinner. Ritz takes a dribble. He'll shoot the three. That really struggled in shooting the three here at the Minneapolis Community College gym, but that one was right on target. Fritz was 0 for 11 prior to that. So let's see what happens now if he gets in a groove here early. 7-4 now. Anoka Ramsey by 3. Skinner bluffs the three, drives around Sims, who came out to contest him, kicks it out to Freilich, who misses from the side. Ball stripped away from Berggren, but recovered by Anoka Ramsey, Mark Wronski. Wronski will set it up, guarded by Mace, 2 minutes into the ball game. He'll shoot the long three short off the front of the rim. And Skinner kicks it ahead to Grove on the right side off the rebound. Grove back to Skinner. The three is open. 3-point range to start this ball game, and we are even at 7. Well, you hope that your sophomores come out in their final game and really have a tremendous game to remember their experience at your school. And Fritz and Todd, the only 2 sophomores on the Spartans all year, here. Berggren hits a turnaround at the other end. He's got 4, and it's 9-7. Here's Mace giving the ball back to Skinner, bluffs the three, goes around Sims, passes back to Grove. Kicks it into Retzlaff, and he's fouled by Berggren, who tried to get the steal. Matt Berggren with his second personal. What is the first personal, rather, second team foul. 17-15 to play opening half. Skinner beyond the arc, lobs it inside. Retzlaff is there. First field goal for Ryan, who has 3 points. Skinner with 6. 17 minutes to go, first half. These 2 teams played earlier this year with Anoka Ramsey winning that game, 88-61. Right side three-pointer on the way, hard off the heel by McEachran. Offensive board, Sims fights his way up, misses, gets it again, and he's fouled on the second attempt. And he'll shoot 2. Chris Mace gets the foul. His first team foul number 1. Sims will shoot 2. 6'6" sophomore. Field goal percentage coming into this tournament, 65% for the year. He gets some pretty high quality shots, but he's had trouble hitting them early in the tournament. He hits the free throw, breaks the tie. Anoka Ramsey leading 10-9. And Sims puts the Rams up by 2. 16:45 remaining in the opening half. Mace Top of the key, working the left hand, now switches to the right, pass to Fergus. Driving to the baseline, fires through the lane. Mace is open from 10. He makes it in. Mace has his first bucket. Game is even at 11. 3 ties so far, just one lead change. There's the first turnover for Anoka Ramsey. Mace coming up with it, shuffles it off to Skinner. Puts it Rich has 8. The lead goes to the Spartans at 13-11 as they convert off the steal.
Good job.
Each team with 1 turnover. Anika-Ramsey passes back to Berger, and he's going to shoot the 3. That's in and out, and an uncontested board for Grove. Pushes it ahead to Skinner, left side. Looked at the hoop from long range, decided not to take it. Now Mace will shoot it from long range. That's off the heel. Skinner tips it. Hit handling for Skinner. Skinner has 10. Boy, he used the left hand, went flying through the lane, and tipped that one in. He's got a big grin on his face. I don't know if Fritz has ever tipped one in like that. Left side pull-up shot on the way off the rim. Skinner's got the rebound, kicks it ahead to Mace. Mace on the drive, drops it back to Fergus and went by him, and Retzlaff is not to take the shot because Sims was right there and was going to contest it. So he looked behind him, flipped it back, and went by Freilich, but luckily for Mace and the Spartans, Ryan Retzlaff was there. The double high post now for Anoka Ramsey. A walk. Turnover number 2, and the Rams will get it. Spartans on an 8-point run here, lead at 17-11. Fritz Skinner sparking them with 10 points. And a few rebounds. Here's Grove. High post pass goes to Retzlaff. Ryan turns into the lane, dishes back to Skinner. Turns into the lane, passes off to Fergus to the hole. He's fouled with 2 threes. Berger will pick up his second personal.
Put him in there.
And Roderick Johnson will come in, replacing Sims. Todd Freilich will step to the free throw line to shoot 2. Todd was 8 for 10 from the line from the field yesterday. Had a 20-point performance in that victory over Vermillion, and his free throw is good. Todd has had a great sophomore year. Was injured up on the range on one of the early trips in the division schedule. Second one gets the roll off the rim after hanging there. And Spartan's a little worried about that injury, if he'd be able to come back at full strength. He had a hairline fracture on a bone in his elbow. Another turnover by Michael Curry out front. He's got 2 bad turnovers the last 2 times up the floor. Here's Mace giving to Skinner. Looking for something to develop. Nothing there. He dribbles down low. Nice feed into Mace, and it's no good. He had a reverse layup down a little deep and didn't have a real good shot at the basket. Off the pass, Curry with the shot, and he hits, and that stops the Spartans run at 10. So it's 19-13. Curry has his first points. Spartans had scored 10 straight. Mace dishing. Retzlaff goes up, misses, and draws a foul. Bronski with his first, team foul number 4. So Ryan Retzlaff to the line to shoot 2. 28 points in each of the first 2 games for Retzlaff. Here's the free throw, and it's good. Ryan may be the high scorer in this tournament right now. 56 points in 2 games. Roland Robinson coming in. Grove and Fergus will come out. Spartans lead by 7. Retzlaff will try to make it an 8-point lead, which would equal their largest lead. It's short off the rim, tipped into the lane, and grabbed by Roderick Johnson. Curry handles the ball against Mace. Spartans playing man-to-man. Pass comes to McEachern. Throws it up the side of the lane. Johnson kicks it out. Bergeron penetrating, dishing. Johnson blocked by Rowe, and Skinner is there. Skinner ahead for Amundsen. Ben stopping left side, finding Rowe open from 3-point land, and Rowe. They shot better, improved the percentage from 37 to 48%. And today, so far, they have hit 8 of 11 shots to start this game against Anoka Ramsey. Retzlaff, the block shot. McEachern keeps it alive. Bergeron misses from the side, and it's Mace getting the ball off the tip on the rebound. Mace to Rowe, sets, shoots. but he traveled before he set. Spartans turn it over for the second time. And Anoka Ramsey will bring the ball up the floor. They have used their first timeout. 23-13, Spartans by 10. Nice baseline feed. McEachran missed it. Robinson is the rebound, and he relays it ahead to midcourt to Mink. Across the floor, Skinner, side of the lane, into the lane, goes to the hole, left side. Fritz is perfect on 5 shots. He has 12 points. And the Spartans are up by 12 with 13 minutes to play in the half. Top of the key, Johnson, they're going to give him the three. They'll give him that all day. He nailed it. Robert Johnson can take that shot all day, I think. Spartans don't let him shoot it. Here's Skinner. One dribble. To the corner, ball comes loose. Spartans pick it up. The turnover is their third. Now the shot from the lane doesn't drop, and we've got a rebounding foul. Skinner had another board. So Fritz has had so many double-doubles with points and rebounds this year. And he's had a couple of triple-doubles even with assists added in. And he's on his way to a double-double here. Mark Vronsky picks up his second personal foul. Curry's going to come out. Jay Doherty is in. Bob Jarrett's checks in for the Spartans. Also drove back in. There's Jarrett's baseline. Dishing. Skinner, one dribble. In traffic, looks back out. Jarrett's will set and shoot from the outside off the rim. Tipped away by Rowe and recovered by Anoka Ramsey. Now Doherty will move it over the line. Spartans lead 25-16. Side of the lane, penetration, shot doesn't drop. Anoka Ramsey will keep it in the offensive end, though. Free throw line area. Berggren trying to drive into the lane. Goes up. Rowe blocks the shot, and Jarrett gets the rebound. Grove taking the outlet pass, firing into the lane. Jarrett goes up in traffic, missed the shot, draws the foul from Johnson. That's his first and team foul number 6 on Anoka Ramsey. Jarrett will go to the line. Bob couldn't hit his shots from there yesterday. He missed all 4 of his opportunities yesterday from the line. Berggren will come out. Sims will return to the lineup for Anoka Ramsey, and Jarrett's will shoot the first of 2 free throws. 25-16. Spartans lead it by 9. And Jarrett's makes it 10. Spartans have led by as many as 12. But that 3 by Roderick Johnson brought it back down to 9, and now Jarrett's with a couple of free throws puts it back up at an 11-point margin with under 12 minutes to play in the first half. Consolation Championship of the Minnesota Community College Conference Men's Basketball State Tournament at Minneapolis Community College. Ball kicked out to the corner, and McEachran drills the 3. Casey McEachran has his first 3 points of the ball game. Now Skinner at the other end, driving between 2 defenders, up off the glass, and Fritz continues to be perfect. 14 points for Skinner. He's nailed all of his field goal attempts, 2 threes and 4 twos, including an impressive tip-in. And it's 29-19. Bounce pass high post. Johnson snatches that one before Jarrett can get a piece of it. Into the lane. Vronsky puts it up, and he drops it in. He has 5 points. And it's an 8-point lead for the Spartans with 11 minutes to play, and there's a steal at the other end. Good deflection by Doherty. And recovered by McEachran. The Spartans have their 4th turnover. Doherty has it. Top of the key against Grove. Right side feed. There's a foul on Mike Rowe. Rowe's got his first personal. Team foul number 2 against the Spartans. And Anoka Ramsey will throw it in from underneath with 10:50 to go first half. Doherty looking to pass it in to 3-point range, and the 3 is good by Vronsky, who has 2 threes now and 8 points. Here's Jarrett's driving. Bounce pass through the lane and intercepted by Sims. Spartans have their 5th turnover. And it's 29-24. Anoka down by 5 and a chance to cut it here. Vronsky moving in, penetrating into the lane, and a foul is called that will put Vronsky on the line. And I think Dave Retzlaff is going to take a timeout here. Anoka Ramsey has used one. Ben Amundsen with his first foul. That's team foul number 3. Here's Hronsky going to the free throw line. He has 8 points. Spartans lead by 5. And Hronsky cuts it to 4. And now to try to get into double figures with his second attempt. Spartans' biggest lead has been 12. We've had 2 lead changes, 3 ties so far. And it's now a 3-point ball game. 29-26. Mark Hronsky now with 10 points. Here's Grove working the dribble right side, feeding to Rowe in the corner. Looks back toward the lane. Fritz Skinner is there. He tries to put the shot up, and he gets it in. Give the ball to Fritz right now. He is on fire. He's got 16 points, and everything he has shot has dropped. 31-26. Pass into the lane. Johnson goes up. We've got another foul on Ben Amundsen. Ben's got his second. Mace comes in. Skinner will come out. The way Fritz is going, you don't want to take him out at all, but he needs a break. Retzlaff back in, and Jarrett's comes out. And Roderick Johnson will shoot 2. So far, Anoka Ramsey has hit all 4 of their free throw opportunities. And Johnson makes it 5 in a row from the line for the Golden Rams. Spartans have hit 6 of their 8 foul shots. 31-27. That's the longest I've seen anybody take at the foul line all year. 31-28, Roderick Johnson hits the second one. Here's Mace right side on the dribble. Looks up the lane for Retzlaff. Off his hand, he chases it down in the corner. Drives baseline, puts the ball in the air, and we've got a goaltend on Sims. Give Ryan his easiest 2 points of the season, and that's 8 for Ryan Retzlaff, and the Spartans go up 33-28. Retzlaff pulling up from the baseline, putting the shot up, and the goaltending call puts 2 more points on the board for the Spartans, who lead it by 5. Bounce pass into Roderick Johnson, kicks it back out. Sims drives into the lane, lets it fly, off the rim, boarded by Retzlaff. Ryan turns to his left and gives to Grove, who fires it to the floor. Amundsen takes it away from McEachern, banks it up, and has his first point. Good job by Ben Amundsen going up to control that ball. He and McEachern battled for it, and it's 35-28, Spartans by 7. Hronsky against Freilich, driving in, takes it a step in front of the line, misses the shot. The rebound comes out on the wing to McEachern, shuffles it back to Roderick Johnson, avoids Mace's defense. Another jam by Sims on the offensive rebound. Well, he's an athlete, there's no question. A big leap there on the rebound. He's got 6 points. Amundsen turns against Johnson, and Sims goes aggressively to the hole for 2. That's 4 for Ben Amundsen. Spartans back up by 7 points, under 9 minutes to play first half. Into the front court, Doherty working against Mace. Bounce pass on the wing. Hronsky has it. Grove is on him. Now Hronsky will launch a 3, and it's off the heel hard and boarded by Amundsen, who gives to Grove. Across the floor for Mace. Mace is going to set and shoot the long 3, and he throws that long 3, and Chris Mace has and now the Spartans have kicked that lead back up to 10 points. It's 40-30. Nice run for the Spartans. Here's Doherty. Curry getting ready to check back in for Anoka Ramsey. Sims has it up high, drives on Freilich into the lane, puts it up off balance, missed the shot, and Grove comes out with a rebound. Aaron over the line, across the floor to Mace. Mace driving in, baseline, back out to Grove. To the right side, Freilich bluffs the shot, takes it in, passes back through. Mace wants another 3, that's long. Freilich, the offensive board, up and no good. Again, the board by Freilich, batted out of there by Sims, and a foul is called on Sims. And Freilich will once again go to the free throw line. Good aggressive work by Todd Freilich. Fritz Skinner in, Grove will come out. Sims has his second foul, and that's the 7th team foul against Anoka Ramsey. Freilich on the line for his first of 2 free throws. Shot is in the air, and it's in the basket. All 3 of Todd's points have come from the free throw line. Second one is up, and it is good also. 4 for Todd Freilich. 7:45 to play in the first half. 42-30. The Spartans have equaled their largest lead. It's a 12-point advantage. Curry will get it to Berggren to the free throw line area. They dish it to the baseline. Roderick Johnson will shoot and hit. Johnson has 7. Here's Skinner up the right side, cutting in on the wing. Skinner throws it through the lane to Amundsen. He'll spot and shoot from outside over the basket. Rebound on the weak side picked up by Doherty. Doherty kicks it down low. Johnson shooting over Retzlaff, over the basket. Amundsen with the board on the weak side and ahead to Skinner at midcourt. Fritz Skinner enters the pass to Retzlaff down low, takes it up against Johnson and hits it. Give Fritz the assist, and Retzlaff has 10 points, and the Spartans are back on top by a dozen with 7 minutes to play in the half. Left side on the wing, the pass comes to Horansky. Gets a screen, free throw line, back out. Doherty wants the 3. That is good. Jay Doherty has his first points of the ball game as he nails a 3. Anoka Ramsey now with 5 3-pointers. The Spartans have 4. Skinner, side of the lane. Ball is knocked away. It goes off the foot of Fritz Skinner and out of bounds. 6 turnovers for the Spartans. Anoka Ramsey has just 3. Johnson's going to come out, and we'll get our first look at Steve Karst, a 6'5 sophomore who's into the ball game for Anoka Ramsey. And the Spartans will bring Rowe and Grove back in. Ben Amundsen and Chris Mace come out. Ben with some good minutes there. Mace also. Right side pass. Berggren has it, brings it across. Left side to Horansky, off the iron on his 3-point attempt, and it climbs up over the backboard and out of bounds. The Spartans will get the ball, leading 44-35 with 6:25 to go first half. Freilich gives to Grove. Kicks it to Rowe in the corner. Goes around Berggren, penetrating, now back out. Freilich will shoot the 3-pointer, and Todd swishes a 3. His first field goal, and he's got 7. He nailed a 3 yesterday also. He was an excellent outside shooter in high school. Hasn't been called on a lot to shoot outside in the college ranks, but he's got a 3-pointer in each of the 3 games. He does have a nice touch, and you know he shoots them in practice. Pickup games. Anoka turns it over. Here's Skinner. Left hand, no. Tried to adjust because he felt the heat from behind, and he missed for the first time today. Made his first 7 shots up the lane. The shot doesn't drop for Horansky. Freilich kicks it out on the rebound to Grove. Grove on the wing, pulls up, pops it in. Aaron's got his first 2. Everybody who's seen the floor for the Spartans has scored. And with 5.5 minutes to play in this first half, they now have their biggest lead of the ball game. 14-point margin. It's 49-35. Pass tipped by Skinner. It goes out of bounds off Horansky. And Anoka Ramsey has turned it over for the 5th time. Doherty comes out. And Jason Roos is into the game. 6-foot freshman guard. 5:15 to play. Spartans by 14. Aaron Grove gets it to Retzlaff. Spins into the lane. Shot is blocked, and a foul on Berggren is his 3rd. And Ryan Retzlaff will go to the free throw line once again. He has 10 points. He has hit 2 of 4 from the line. Ryan's going to get a break. Ben Amundsen's going to come back in. Free throw is in and out, and then it goes down. Well, the Spartans are getting the bounce today off these rims. Second one on the way. Off the heel, no good. Boarded by Rowe, who had great inside position, but then he missed the rebound shot. Curry brings it up the left side. McEachern back to Curry. Goes to the top. Karst has it. Under 5 minutes to play, first half. Spartans by 15, 50-35 to the baseline. Berggren passing, and he's fouled by Freilich. Todd has his first, and that's... Well, I've got team foul number 4. I must have not marked down a team foul earlier. Fifth team foul, I guess. Berggren comes out. Rams will throw it in from underneath. Roos getting it to McEachern. Now back out to Karst. Here's Roderick Johnson. He'll shoot another three. That's off the heel. Skinner gets the rebound. Takes it up the left side. Fritz passes it back out to Amundsen. Ben will bring it right side to Aaron Grove, who will hold on and get set to run the offense here. 4.5 minutes to play. First half, Skinner off the pass, turns and hits that shot from 18. And he has 18 points now. And we still have 4:15 to go in the half. Nice bounce pass by Roos, and the basket converted by McEachern. That was a beautiful feed. Now Amundsen from the right side overshoots Rowe, the rebound to the basket. Mike Rowe has 5 points. Spartans back on top by 17. We go under the 4-minute mark in this first half. It's 54-37. They have shot the ball extremely well today and have really rebounded well. Johnson kicks it back out. Ball loose and recovered by the Spartans. Ben Amundsen shuffles it ahead to Skinner. Skinner moves it right corner. Grove wants the three. That's off the iron. Boarded by Freilich, tipped away from behind by Roos and recovered by Anoka Ramsey. Up the left sideline, McEachern guarded by Skinner beyond the three-point arc. Back to Karst at the top. Now Roderick Johnson brings it left side to Roos. He shoots the three and he hits it. His first three. Rowe cutting in, passing off. Freilich drives down low, baseline, dumps inside, overshoots the pass, trying to get it to Amundsen. And Anoka Ramsey comes up with the steal, 54-40. Now the Spartans get it back. Grove lead pass Freilich. He wants to go up with the underhand curl, and he hits it. Todd has 9 points, and the Spartans lead it by 16 at 56-40 with under 3 minutes to play in this first half. Consolation Championship of the Minnesota Community College Conference Men's State Basketball Tournament. They battle for 5th place. Here's McEachern off the pass from three-point range. Doesn't drop. And the rebound comes to Johnson finally. Working on Amundsen, trying to steal the ball away, and he commits his third foul. So Ben Amundsen with 3, 2:33 to go in this first half. Ryan Retzlaff will come in. Todd Freilich will come out. And Roderick Johnson at the free throw line. Anoka Ramsey is perfect from the line on 6 attempts. Johnson has 7 points. And he uses all 10 seconds when he gets that ball. Shot is up and good. 8 points for Roderick Johnson. Second one coming any day now. It's on the way, and it's good. 9 points for Roderick Johnson, and it's 56-42. Amundsen comes out, Jareds comes in. Ben has 3 fouls, so he gets a rest for the rest of this half. Grove will bring it up the floor. Left side feed to Rowe, looks inside. Retzlaff with the pass to the hoop for 2. Pretty hard to stop Ryan Retzlaff in that situation. He's got 13 points. And it's 58-42 now. Rowe with a steal, but he couldn't control it. Bronski getting it back, feeding left side Johnson, side of the lane, missed the shot. Good board in traffic, and then stripped of the ball by Grove was Wronski. Grove lead pass Rowe, reversing off the glass with a spin move, doesn't drop. Jareds missed the tip in, and Anoka Ramsey gets the rebound and drawing the foul. In the backcourt, will put the bonus on, so it'll be the 1-and-1. Rowe picking up the personal, his second. Team 7th, so Karst will go to the line to shoot the 1-and-1. Steve Karst, the only player for Anoka Ramsey without a point who has been in the game. Chris Mace will come in. And Rowe's going to come out. Rowe with 2 fouls, Amundsen with 3. Berggren has 3, Sims 2, Wronski 2 for Anoka Ramsey. 1:57 left, first half. Spartans by 16. Their biggest lead has been 17. And Karst hits the free throw. Anoka's 9 for 9 from the line. Second one coming up for Karst. 10 in a row. Karst has his first 2. Skinner has the ball knocked away, and it went off Fritz and out of bounds. 58-44, Spartans by 14 with 1:53 to go. And Anoka Ramsey will bring the ball out of the backcourt. Jason Roos, their 6-foot freshman guard, who has one of their 6 3-pointers. Handling the ball right side, kicking it back out to Horansky, who's guarded by Mace. Over to McEachern, into the lane. Johnson back to McEachern. The 3 on the way, off the rim. Rebound tip to Mace, and he'll pull it down and bring it ahead to Skinner at midcourt. Fires into Jareds, and Jareds goes up and hits it. Another assist for Skinner, and great movement out of the backcourt into the offensive end. Good transition off that defensive rebound by the Spartans. 2 quick passes and 2 quick points. Lob pass in for McEachern, and he rolls it off the rim, no good. Gets his own rebound, puts it up one-handed, spins around, no good, and then Karst is fouled by Skinner. A couple of good opportunities there, but they couldn't get the ball to drop, and now Skinner putting Karst back on the free throw line for 2 shots. Grove will come out. Dallas Everson will check in for the Spartans with 1:06 to go in this opening half, and the Spartans up by 16 as Karst tries to cut into that lead with a couple of throws. No good, so 10 in a row and then the miss. Spartans are 9 of 12 from the line. And Anoka is now 11 of 12 as Karst hits his 3rd free throw out of 4 attempts. 60-45, Mace, top of the key, works the dribble, takes it in, backs up, now feeds it to Jareds, drives up the lane, and Jareds is fouled on the drive and will go to the free throw line to shoot the 1-and-1. Karst gets the foul, his first. That's the 9th team foul, so it's not a 2-shot foul on the drive. Jareds will shoot the 1-and-1. Bob has 4 points, right about his average for the year. Hits it. Terry Nicholas is going to come in. Skinner will come out. 61-45. Good hand for Fritz, who has had quite a half. 18 points. Only missed a couple of shots. Jareds hits both free throws, and he has 6 points. Spartans have equaled their largest lead again, 62-45. They're up by 17. I see Joel Meyer from the Daily Journal woke up early to get here, and he'll be writing this one up, I'm sure. Karst inside, kicks it out to McEachern, who will shoot the 3. He's fouled by Nicholas. That was after the shot, I think, so it'll be a 1-and-1. Or no, it'll be 3. Boy, I thought, well after the shot was released, but apparently not. So Nicholas gets his first. 41 seconds to go in the first half, and 3 free throws coming from McEachern. He has 5 points. 1 3-pointer, 1 2-pointer. Misses the free throw off the heel. Spartans by 17 with 41 seconds to go first half in this Consolation Championship game. Spartans and the Rams of Anoka Ramsey playing for 5th place. Second one is good. 6 points for Casey McEachern. And he hits again. So the Spartan lead is now 15. Nicholas moves it over the line. Gives to Dallas Everson, guns it into Retzlaff, back out to Dallas, bluffs the 3, goes in, pulls up, shoots the 2 off the rim, and boarded by Anoka Ramsey. Here comes Horansky. Horansky takes a look at the clock with 20 seconds to go. 62-47. They're going to take the last shot perhaps here. They're trying to clear some room for Horansky now. He dishes to Karst, back out to Horansky, cuts into the lane, takes it to the hole. Missed the shot, it goes out of bounds. Retzlaff was bowled over by Horansky. There was no call there. Spartans with 10 on the clock get the ball. Mace into the front court. 5 on the clock. Now Mace will let it fly. Got a screen from Jareds off the rim at the buzzer. But the Spartans with an impressive shooting half here. Lead 62-47 at halftime. Belongs to the Spartans. 62-47. Spartans up by 15. They have led by as many as 17. They trailed by 4 at the start of the game. Oh, there's a nice steal by Sims. He showed us how high he can leap there. Freilich tried to lob it over him. You don't lob it over Sims. Spartans have their 10th turnover. Justin had the Spartans with 8 or 10 in the first half. I had them with 9. And the actual stat people had them with something different. Here's Skinner from three-point range. Hey, oh, it's a 2. Fritz is hot. He's got 20 points. Fritz is just out of his head today. He's had games like this before, but this is a great time to do it. 20 points for Fritz. And the Spartans up by 17. Berggren on penetration. You can count it, and he's fouled, so he'll go to the free throw line also. Ryan Retzlaff with his first personal. Team foul number 1. Berggren hitting the field goal and going to the line to try to convert the three-point play. Shot is good. So Berggren has 7. And it's 64-50. Spartans by 14. Grove, right side, cuts in baseline. Passes off to Freilich, up the lane, stripped of the ball and fouled. And Freilich will shoot 2. Foul on Michael Curry. That's his first, team foul number 1. Well, Todd Freilich has hit all 4 of his free throw opportunities. He also has a 3-point field goal and a 2-point field goal for 9 points on the day. And he'll get 2 more attempts here. Todd, the 6'6" sophomore out of Melrose, playing in his final game as a Spartan along with Fritz Skinner. Free throw is no good. Spartans have hit 11 out of 15 from the line. Freilich's second attempt is good, and Todd is in double figures now. That's his 10th point. Skinner with 20, Retzlaff with 13. They are the 3 Spartans in double digits. Only 1 Ram has reached double digits. Mark Horonsky has 10. 65-50, 1 minute gone in the second half, and there's Grove getting the foul going for the steal. He went around Horonsky and fouled him. So Aaron Grove has his first personal, and that's team foul number 2 against the Spartans. And Anoka Ramsey will put it in play from underneath. McEachern will pass it in. His pass comes way out to Berggren. He's beyond the 3-point arc. He's going to shoot it from there, and he nails it. Berggren now with 10 points. Skinner leaning in, missing the shot, drawing the foul. McEachern has his first personal, team foul number 2, and Fritz will shoot 2. This is the first time Fritz has gone to the line today. He hit 9 out of 10 the first day against Minneapolis from the free throw line. Just 1 out of 2 yesterday. 65-53. Spartans by 12, and Skinner makes it 13. Got it. 22 for Skinner. Officially, they've got Fritz missing just 1 shot in that first half. Nice feed off penetration by Sims, and Curry gets his first 2 for the second half and his second of the game. He's got 4 points. 67-55, Spartans by a dozen. Mace works it to Skinner in the corner, drives in, dishes back out to Grove, swings it left side. Mace launches a 3 over a lunging Sims, and it goes off the rim hard. Skinner the board, shuffles into Retzlaff, spins, misses the shot, gets the rebound, and puts it in. Nice job by Skinner and Retzlaff on the right side. Skinner getting the rebound, setting Ryan up, and then Ryan rebounding his miss and finishing the play. That's 15 now for Ryan. 69-55. Pass inside, broken up by Mace, recovered by Sims. Kicks it to McEachern. Back out, Horonsky driving, pulls up, shoots short, and out of bounds. Last touch by Berggren. Spartans get it with 17:51 remaining, and leading by 14 points. Mace takes the pass from Grove. They work the double high post with Retzlaff and Freilich. Here's Grove firing it to the corner. Skinner open for 3. That's off the rim hard, and Sims has the rebound. Leaves it for Curry. Up the left side it comes to McEachern. Down to the baseline, driving in. Berggren shoots, misses. Sims, big board, up for the left-hand rebound attempt, and he hits it. Phil Sims has 8. And it's 69-57, Spartans by 12. Skinner back across to Mace. There's Grove. Top of the key against Curry. Dribbles right side, passes off to Skinner. Now back to Mace beyond the arc. Mace will drive in. He'll shoot a 3, and he will. It's a 2. He had his foot on the line again, so it's a 2 for Mace. 7 points for Chris Mace. 71-57, under 17 to go. High post pass, Berggren, far side of the lane. Retzlaff guarding him. Passes to Hronsky. Turns, shoots, and hits. Hronsky with a dozen. 71-59. Here's Skinner. Back across to Mace. Had a look from three-point range. Passed up the shot. Now Freilich between two defenders. Knocked out of the gym by Sims. Boy, he went high to bat that one away. 16:32 remaining. Spartans up by a dozen, and they'll throw the ball in from underneath as Grove looks to put it in play to Retzlaff. Back in the hands of Aaron Grove. Stopping the dribble, getting it to Skinner, turns, fires that baseline shot. It's off, tipped, and it's recovered by Freilich. Misses the bank shot. Retzlaff couldn't grab the rebound. Curry comes away with it. Well, the Spartans have cooled off. Red hot in the first half, but having trouble getting it down here to start the second half. Here's Hronsky from three-point range off the rim. Freilich, the defensive board. Works the dribble. Passes off to Grove. Lobs it into Retzlaff, turning against Berggren. Goes inside, missed the shot. Weak side rebound. Picked up by Hronsky. Back to the middle of the floor, Curry. Curry gives to Berggren beyond the three-point arc. Now back in the hands of Curry. 15:45 to go. Spartans by a dozen. Been stuck on 71-59 for a minute or so. Berggren with it. Moves it into Sims, and it was off the hands of Grove, and then touched by Sims and out of bounds. Grove had his back to the ball and still was able to break it up as he was playing straight up with the hands on D. Skinner, left side, kicking it back to the corner. Mace lobbing, Grove up the lane, and what a beautiful setup by Mace as Grove came flying up the lane. Chris spotted him, lobbed it in, and Grove puts it down, and it's 73-59. Right side on the wing to Hronsky. He's guarded by Grove. Back to Sims up high. McEachern to Berggren, working on Retzlaff. Baseline turnaround off the rim. Off Sims again on the rebound. He and Freilich battled for it. 73-59. Sims is asking the ref if he's sure it didn't go off Freilich. And the ref was sure. Here's Grove to Skinner. Left side to Freilich. Wants to go into Retzlaff. Nice feed in traffic. Ryan up, and he hits it. Boy, he is tough to stop. We've said that before, I know, and probably will say it many more times in his community college career. That's 17 points for Ryan. And a nice feed from Freilich. Berggren at the top to Hronsky. Cuts up the lane. Underhand layup. Misses. Tipped out by Freilich. Recovered by Skinner. Breaking up the right side. Moves it to the middle. Mace free throw line returning to Skinner. And there's a goaltend on Sims, as that one was on the way down when he knocked it out of there. And Fritz Skinner has a 24-point game going with 14:37 remaining. It's 77-59. That's an 18-point lead, the biggest of the day for the Spartan men's basketball team. They have really come to play here in this consolation final, as I think everybody who's watched them this year knew they would. Curry crosses the line against Mace. Looks high post. Berggren. Back to Curry, left side, three-pointers open off the iron. And out of bounds, last touch by Anoka Ramsey as it went off Hronsky. Roderick Johnson is in, Sims comes out. Here comes Chris Mace, handling the basketball for the Spartans, who lead it by 18 points. They scored the first point of the game, then fell behind 7-1. Skinner into Retzlaff. Turnaround shot up off the rim, no good. Rebound goes to Hronsky. Once the Spartans got the lead back at 13-11, they have led the rest of the way. Oh, nice feed off the defensive board, but Mace missed the layup. Spartans did a nice job on that break. All the way back on the other end, McEachern, yes, but no basket. He was fouled on the drive. Basket does not count. Okay, now they do count it. He changed his mind. Rhett said, I thought you said it wasn't a basket. He says, I changed my mind. Okay, there's still a foul, but is that right? I don't understand. Okay, there's a foul and the basket. Is that right? That is a weird call. Who got the foul? Oh. McEachran got the foul. Foul is on. He wasn't even in. Was he? I guess he was. I didn't think so. Skinner takes the pass. Layup is good. I'm confused. Skinner's got 26. Horonsky got the basket. Okay, well, we'll try to sort that out, I guess. 79-61, that's an interesting call. Inside now, Sims will turn, dishes, and Horonsky's wide open for two more. He's got 16. Spartans by 16 with 13 minutes to play. Right side, Skinner driving, baseline, kicking it out to Amundsen. We've got a foul called. Sims tried to goaltend that shot too, but he missed. Grove and Freilich are coming in. We have a foul being given here on Horonsky, his third. 5 team fouls. Well, off the rebound of the missed free throw, Horonsky is fouled at the other end. So Horonsky is going to go to the free throw line. Kunze and Retzlaff are having a little conversation at half court. Friendly one. Talking about the fouls. Horonsky is going to go to the line. 79-63. And the free throw is good. Who is that foul on? Can't be on 34. It's got to be on a Spartan. Second one is up, and it's good. Yeah, they're gonna. Conversation between the coaches was they should call the fouls. Rowe missed the shot, and Sims gets the rebound. Okay, here comes Curry. We'll try to get back into something here. Here's Sims on the drive, and a jam. That'll bring us back into this ball game, I would say, with some excitement. Game's kind of dragging along here. A few fouls that are being questioned, and confusion reigning on who's getting the fouls and who's shooting the foul shots. Here's Skinner, three-point area. Drives in, kicks it into the lane to Freilich. He'll turn and shoot off the heel, and it's boarded by Roderick Johnson. Outlet pass to Curry, 79-67. Spartans lead is at 12. There's a three on the way, missed. Missed by Horonsky, with Skinner getting the weak side rebound and giving it to Grove. Grove looks up the lane for Skinner. It was knocked away and saved by Sims. Horonsky gives it to Curry. Well, they can nail a three-point field goal here. We're down to a single-digit lead once again. And 2 points would make it a 10-point ball game. Curry to the top. Johnson entering it to Sims. Knocked away by Rowe, but recovered by Sims in the corner. Shot clock down to 10. As Curry gets the pass up high. Curry's going to shoot the three and hit it, and it is a 9-point ball game. And Retz is on his feet, and I think he just may want a timeout here, but maybe not. Last time I said that he didn't take one either. There's Skinner trying to answer the three, and Fritz answers the three. Why take a timeout when Skinner's shooting like this? He can get you that three back right away, and he did. 29 points for Fritz Skinner, who's having an outstanding ball game. Grove guarding Curry. Curry shoots the fadeaway, hits it. He's got 7 of his 9 here in the second half. The lead is 10 now, 82-72. Grove up the right side, cutting left corner. Rowe will shoot the three. That's off the iron. Skinner had it knocked away, but there's Amundsen, and Ben will finish it with an offensive rebound. Amundsen has 6 points. 84-72 with 10.5 to play. Curry working on Grove, driving into the lane, and we've got a foul on the drive against Grove. Fourth team foul against the Spartans. Grove has his second personal. .10:24 to play. The foul on the drive, and the ball will be thrown in from underneath. And the pass comes to Horansky, takes the dribble, shoots the three-pointer, and hits it again. So Horansky has 3 threes now. He has 21 points, and now the Spartans want their timeout. With 10 minutes and 11 seconds to play in the ball game, Anoka Ramsey has fought back from an 8-9 after it was 18 just a few minutes ago. Curry's gotten hot. He did nothing in the first half offensively, had 2 points, but he's got 7 in the second half. And Horansky with 21, 10 in the first half, 11 in the second. Feed goes into Retzlaff, knocked away and recovered by Roderick Johnson. It's only the second turnover of the half for the Spartans. Right side, Horansky takes it into the lane, passing it off. Johnson goes up and hits it. And it's a 7-point ball game. Now Johnson in double figures with 11. Skinner taking the feed, going baseline, stripped to the ball, blocked shot by Berggren. Here comes Curry up the left side against Grove. Drives around him, kicks it into Johnson, counted, and he's fouled. Roderick Johnson now with 13, and he'll go to the free throw line to try to make it a 3-point play, and Anoka Ramsey's right back in it. 5 points separating these two teams. Ryan Retzlaff with his second personal foul, and Johnson to the line to try to make it a 3-point play. 5 team fouls apiece now. Free throw up and good. Boy, Johnson pushes the limit, I tell you. 14 points for Johnson and a 4-point Spartan lead. Skinner to Ben Amundsen. Amundsen on the wing, looks back across to Grove. Grove, couple of dribbles, now finds Skinner. Back to Grove, finds Freilich on the wing. Gives to Fritz Skinner at the top. Drives into the lane, stops the penetration, goes to the corner to Grove. Holds up, shoots a 2 off the heel, and tipped out to the baseline, but recovered by Horansky. And now Anoka Ramsey down by 4 in possession of the ball. Well, the Rams didn't shoot the ball well in the first half. The Spartans did. It has turned here in the second half. Curry with a 3 that rattles around, no good. Good offensive board, though, by Roderick Johnson. They keep it in the offensive end. Sims, 8:45 to play. Stolen by Grove, and Sims thought it was his teammate. He handed him the ball. Grove back to Retzlaff. Free throw line dish to Amundsen. Baseline shot blocked. Gets it back. Puts it up. No good. Retzlaff in traffic. That one is good. 19 points for Ryan Retzlaff, and it's 86-80. Spartans by 6 with 8.5 to go. Curry near the midcourt circle, passing it off to Horansky. Horansky against Retzlaff. Free throw line jumper on the way, and Horansky continues to shoot the ball. 23 points. 86-82. Skinner back out to Amundsen. Looks to Freilich. He's going to shoot the 3, and Todd Freilich puts it right on target, but it rattles around and drops out, and then Skinner can't handle the rebound. It goes out of bounds. Rams will get it. Mace is coming in. And Ben Amundsen is going to come out. 7 minutes and 59 seconds remaining. And the Spartans lead it by 4, but Anoka Ramsey has the ball. Here comes Horansky. He has 13 of his 23 points in this second half. Roderick Johnson down low against Ryan Retzlaff. Takes it into the lane, shoots over Ryan. Missed it. Freilich has the board and looks for Grove up the left side. Aaron catches up with it at midcourt. Takes it baseline against Horansky and tried to pass it out. It was deflected away by Johnson and stolen away by Horansky. And he'll take the 3 at the other end, and it's good. And Mark Horansky now with 26 points, and the Spartans lead it by 2. It's 25 points. It was a 2. Okay, he had a foot on the line, so it's a 2-point game. 86-84. 7:20 to go. Mace off to Skinner, right side of the floor. Looking across to Grove. He has the open 3. Aaron turns, spots it, hits it. Nice 3 by Aaron Grove. He had a lot of time to look at the basket, and it paid off for him. That's 7 points for Aaron. 89-84, Spartans by 5. Over the line, Curry, guarded by Mace. Curry hands it off to Horansky. Grove is on him. Horansky cutting into the lane and fouled by Skinner on the penetration. No, fouled by Grove. Third foul on Aaron. Sixth team foul against Anoka. And the Rams will throw it in from underneath. 6 minutes, 49 seconds remaining. 89-84, Spartans by 5. And the inbounds pass comes back into the backcourt to Mace, picked it up and lost it to Curry. Curry penetrating, dishing, and dunking is Berggren. Two-hand jam by Matt Berggren. 12 points for Berggren. It's 89-86. Spartans by 3 with 6.5 to play. This has turned into a ball game. Spartans were up by 18, seemed to be coasting to the victory, and then Anoka Ramsey came on strong. Nice feed by Freilich, and Ryan Retzlaff will get it down, and Ryan has 21 points. (91-86). 5-point Spartan lead. There's Horansky, lost it to Aaron Grove, and then Aaron having trouble with it on the sideline, finally picks it up, hits Skinner, and Fritz is over 30. 31 for Fritz Skinner. Up the right side, Sims, and a little fancy move in the lane and off the glass for 2. Sims has a dozen. 93-88 with 5:45 to go. Mace, top of the key, giving to Skinner. Skinner holding, looking, finds Retzlaff on the blocks, turns into the lane, and Ryan has it rejected by Sims. We've got a foul called. Team foul number 6 against Anoka Ramsey. Roderick Johnson has his second personal. Timeout taken by the Rams of Anoka Ramsey. We have 5 minutes and 36 team fouls in the second half, so the next one will put the bonus on both ways. Inbounds to Skinner, who will shoot the 3, and that's an air ball. Boy, Fritz missed that one badly. Horansky gets the flat-footed rebound under the basket. Curry will bring it up against Mace. Bounce pass up high, knocked away by Freilich, recovered by Sims. Kicks it down low to Berggren, fights his way up at the baseline and hits it. Berggren has had a nice second half. He has 10 second half points, 14 for the game, and the Spartans are on top by just 3 now at 93-90. Here's Grove driving to the baseline, goes up for the pass, and it's knocked away by Horansky, and the Spartans will throw it in from underneath. 23 on the shot clock. 5 minutes to play in the ball game. Spartans up by 3 points. Grove will throw it to Mace. Mace driving into the lane. Trying to get it to Skinner. It's thrown away. 13th Spartan turnover. Curry drops it back. Horansky spots at the top and misses. Sims the board. Reverses it off the rim. Tipped by Freilich. Recovered by Retzlaff. A couple of good chances there that Anoka Ramsey did not capitalize on. Here's Mace. Back out to Grove. Gets it to Skinner. Free throw line area. Puts it in the air short, and he's fouled. Curry picks up his second personal. Fritz will shoot 2 free throws. He has 2 points from the line. Fritz with 31 points today. I'm not sure what the high point total is for a player in this tournament. I know there was a 30-point performance. Skinner hits it. He's got 32. Second one in the air, and there's 33. What a game for Fritz Skinner in his final game as a Spartan. 95-90, 4.5 minutes to go. Right side of the floor, Horansky gives it back to Roderick Johnson. Free throw line, now on the wing. Penetrating, Berggren missed the shot. Sims has the rebound. Stripped by Freilich and out of bounds. Rams will throw it in. 95-90 Spartans. Anoka Ramsey hasn't led since they were ahead 7-1. The inbounds, oh boy, did they miss a wide open chance. From the corner, the 3 won't drop. Here's Freilich to Mace. Mace driving up the lane, left hand layup. Good by Chris Mace. The freshman guard out of Crosby Ironton has 9. And the Spartans are up by 7 with under 4 minutes to play. Can they weather that storm? That's the question. The great comeback by Anoka Ramsey after the Spartans were up by 18. They turn the tide here and go on a little run themselves. Take some of the wind out of that Anoka Ramsey team. Here's Sims, right side beyond the arc, trying to get it inside. Roderick Johnson down low. Double team, back out to Berggren. Up the lane he goes, and Berggren hits it again. Talking about Retzlaff being unstoppable inside. How about Berggren? 14 second half point, or 12 second half points rather. 16 for the ball game. Here's Mace, right side. 97-92. Spartans by 5. They swing it over to Skinner. Tried to get it into Retzlaff, and it was broken up by Roderick Johnson, who kicked it out of bounds, so we get a fresh 35 seconds on the clock. And Grove is going to pass it in on the offensive end with his team leading by 5. Right to Retzlaff. Shot is blocked by Berggren and picked up by Sims. Curry will bring it out of the backcourt against Mace. High post pass goes to Sims. Looks over to Roderick Johnson. We have 3 minutes to play in the ball game. Spartans up by 5. Curry taking the pass, cutting in. One step in front of the free throw line. His shot is short, and it comes to Aaron Grove. Aaron will move it ahead to the corner to Mace. Looks inside. Retzlaff breaks free underneath and gets an easy lay-in. Ryan with 23 points, and it's 99-92. Spartans by 7 with 2:40 to go. Curry against Mace. Left side to Berggren. Back to Sims at the top. Giving it off. Vronsky near the free throw line. Drives up the side of the lane short. Retzlaff again with the rebound. Middle of the floor to Grove. Timeout Spartans, 2 minutes, 20 seconds to play in this ball game. Our score, the Spartans 99 and Anoka Ramsey for the Gophers today. Figure this team out, huh? They can beat Michigan State, but they can't beat Ohio State. Nice feed by Freilich. Retzlaff hits it and is fouled by Berggren. Ryan's got 25, going for 26 from the line. And the Spartans, if Ryan sinks this free throw, will have a 10-point lead. Three players in double figures for the Spartans, led by Skinner with 33. Ryan misses the free throw. Ryan has 25. Todd Freilich has 10. 101-92, Spartans by 9 with 2 minutes to play. Berggren, right side to the corner to Curry, guarded by Mace, looks side of the lane. Roderick Johnson, double team, turns from the baseline, missed the shot, good rebound by Vronsky, and he'll hit it, and he's fouled. That was a nice play by Vronsky, came out of nowhere to get that rebound. And Grove has his 4th foul. 27 points for Vronsky, who will be going to the line when we come back from another timeout here as basketball. And we are at the Minneapolis Community College gym where there are 2 more games today. The 3rd place game between Wilmer and Mankato Bethany at 2. And then the championship game between the host team, Minneapolis, and Hibbing, representing the North Division in the Minnesota Community College ball. Vronsky hits again. He's got 27. And it's a 6-point ball game, and there's some full court pressure being put on. Spartans have handled pressure pretty well this year. Skinner, double team far side, ball knocked away. Fritz, nice job to recover, gets it to Retzlaff, and he's fouled on the drive by Sims, and Ryan's going to go to the free throw line. Sims has his 4th foul. Ryan will shoot the 1-and-1. 25 points for Ryan Retzlaff. Ryan has hit only 3 out of 7 from the foul line. Spartans by 6 points, 101-95. They need to knock their foul shots down in this situation. Ryan's free throw is off the rim and in. 26 for Retzlaff. 33 for Skinner today. Second one is good. Big free throws there. 103-95. Spartans by 8 with 1.5 minutes remaining. Here's Sims at the baseline. Nice feed into Vronsky. Blocked by Grove, but Vronsky gets it back and puts it in. Well, I've got that 30 points. Is that right? 30 points now for Vronsky. Oh, nice feed ahead to Ryan Retzlaff. The 2-hand jam and give Fritz the assist. 29 now for Retzlaff. 105-97, still an 8-point game. 1 minute to play. Sims back out. Roderick Johnson shoots the three. It's off the heel. Tipped by Skinner. Grabs a rebound. Fritz will dribble up the right side. Takes it over the line. To the free throw line. He's fouled, and Fritz will shoot 2 because that is the 10th team foul, so he will shoot 2. Horonsky gets his 4th foul. Berggren, Sims, and Horonsky all have 4 fouls. Grove has 4 for the Spartans, and Skinner is perfect from the free throw line in his 4 attempts. He has 33 points today, and he will try to add on to that. And he does. 34 for Skinner. 106-97. Can he put him up by 10? Number 35 for Skinner. 107-97. 45 seconds remaining in the ball game. Curry on the drive against Mace, kicks it out to Berggren, shoots the 3 from the side, air ball. Retzlaff rebounds, finds Mace breaking, takes it in, free throw line. Now Mace will bring it back out. Passes back to Skinner. Fritz returns it to Mace, fakes the pass, cuts into the lane, baseline feed, and Grove for 2, and he's fouled by Horonsky, who has fouled out of the game. 9 points for Grove, and Aaron can get in double figures with this one. Dan Johnson's going to come in, Dallas Everson's going to come in, and the Spartans are up by a dozen. And that was a tremendous comeback by Anoka Ramsey, who trailed by 18 points and cut it to 3 at one time in this second half. Just a tremendous comeback run, but fortunately for the Spartans, it came up short. Rowe is in, Freilich comes out, Skinner comes out, Retzlaff is out. Last action for Freilich and Skinner as Spartans. And some mixed emotions right now, I'm sure. They're going to finish with a win and with a couple of great ball games. Grove gets the 3-point play as he hits the free throw. 10 points for Aaron Grove. It's 110-97. Into the front court, Curry, 15 on the clock. Curry will shoot the 3, that's off. And the rebound in the lane picked up by Doherty, stripped to the ball by Terry Nicholas. Recovered in the corner. Here's Johnson going up for it, and Roderick Johnson will hit the basket. He has 16. Terry Nicholas out of the backcourt. Over the line, kicks it ahead. Jarrett's goes up and jams it one-handed at the buzzer. I don't think it counted, did it? I didn't see a sign, but the buzzer sounded. It's over. 110-99. Spartans win it by 11, and they claim the Consolation Championship in the Minnesota Community College Conference Men's State Basketball Tournament and finish their season with a record of 12-13. And we're going to come back to recap it for you in 2 minutes.
At this time, we'd like to present the trophy for the Consolation Championship